All right. Well, we brought you here this afternoon to see what Donald and Hillary do in their free time, and as their personal caretaker, I have a few questions to ask. So, what is it like being Donald and Hillary's personal caretaker through this extremely anxiety-ridden time?
You know, it's a lot of hard work. I have to watch them quite closely because they run away, they hide behind trees. They're always kind of making out. They don't want anybody to know, but you know, they are a thing. They've been a thing for about, you know, since they were little kids, ever since they went to the academy together.
Oh, they did? Okay. I'll have to put, all right. The next question here is, well, what does Donald and Hillary do throughout the day? What's a typical day like being their caretaker?
Well, first I get them both up in the morning. It's usually a lot harder to get Donald up because he usually has to have his pork rinds and beer before he gets up in the morning. It's a pain. It is a real pain because I literally, the only way I can wake him up is I gotta open that bag of pork rinds and I gotta put them right in his face, and you know, that Miller Lite's gotta be sitting right next to him too. Otherwise, you know, there's no getting Donald up in the morning. And with Hillary, don't even get me started on Hillary. She between taking up the bathroom for 7 to 8 hours a day, you know, it's hard to get the day going. She's so feministic that she won't let Donald into the bathroom. No, Donald, I'm not letting you in. I'm a feminist woman and I'm a strong woman and I'm gonna make America great again, not you. Mm-hmm. And she has this fit and she sits in the bathroom and she won't come out.
It's expected, yeah.
So after that, you know, we got to get some of that energy off because they're so hyper. Hillary's got that ADHD, and then Donald, he's just, you know, he's got all that sexual repression. He's just got to get worked out of his system. So I take him to the local park, and I let him play for a little bit. They play for a few hours. And then I take them over to the debate, and you know, by the time they're done playing, they're kind of tired, and that's why, you know, a lot of people get really mad about their debate because they start saying stupid things because they're tired, they need their nap, they haven't had their nap all day, and you know, it's hard on me.
Oh yeah, that's expected as a caretaker of any sort. So so after the debate is over, now I think America might understand, you know, that is, they get a little fussy out there on national television because they do get a lack of sleep, a lot of pressure on
Well,
you.
and Hillary, honestly, she was so sick recently, and you know, she wouldn't let anybody know. She even kept it secret from me. I didn't know she was sick at all.
Oh, okay.
You know, I had a long talk with her, you know, in her room after that. She was playing with some of her Barbie dolls, and again, you know, Donald Trump wants to play with the Ken doll with the amazing hair because he thinks he has such great hair. You know,
yeah,
it's really difficult.
Oh yeah, that's expected. Yeah. Okay.
You know, I didn't really want to become their caretakers. It kind of got thrown at me.
Oh yeah, that was my next question: is how does someone get in a position of being a caretaker of two candidates of presidency?
Well, I was walking through the park one day, and you know, I saw Donald and Hillary. They were both there. I was walking through the park here, and I noticed Donald and Hillary. They were both on the swings. Donald was pushing Hillary on the swing. Hillary was getting mad because Donald was pushing her too fast. And you know, Donald was pushing Hillary too fast. Hillary was getting a little upset. Donald, we've talked about this.
I didn't agree to this interview.
Donald, we have to do this interview.
I'll build a wall around
America needs to know about their candidates. They need to know the in-depth interview.
No, my dad gave me a small $1 million loan.
Donald, go over there and have a timeout now. Well, anyways,
I can see the stress this would put on.
Anyways, she's being pushed on the swing, pushing him too fast, or she's pushing him, or he's pushing her too fast, is what I mean. And she gets a little upset. She gets off the swing and she bites Donald right in the ear. You know, I go over, I intervene, I stop them. The Secret Service is all around me at once. You know, they were really pleased with how I kind of handled the situation. And they said, you know, would you be interested in being caretaker? Well, of course I said yes, because, you know, they offered me, you know, Donald said, his people said they'd pay me $500,000 a year, and Hillary's would pay me $750,000 a year, because, you know, Donald can't afford as much because of the bankruptcies. And Hillary's a lying, stealing bitch, so, you know, that's kind of just how it goes. So I accepted, not knowing how difficult it would be, of course. Do I regret it? Yes? No? I don't really know. Just like the candidacy, I just don't really know. Who am I going to vote for? Probably neither. Probably write in Bernie Sanders. Hell, that guy loved everybody.
Yeah. That was another question we had here today is, out of the two, which one do you think is more likely to become our next president of the United States?
You know, they've actually been talking together. We've been having some conversations with Hillary and Donald, and to make it a little bit easier on the world, they're thinking about becoming one person and actually becoming trans candidate, which would actually make it a lot easier on the country instead of, you know, picking between the giant turd or the douchebag piece of shit. You're going to be able to just vote for one person, and
that would make it
would, you know, it makes it a lot simpler in the U.S. You know, there's no whining and crying.
Neither one of them will get
a
temper tantrum.
Neither one of them, you know, the temper tantrum, because they're one person. Maybe we feel like they'll kind of resolve and just kind of go away.
That's a good thing.
And you know, they've agreed. You know, if they do build a wall, the Mexicans are going to be able to climb over it, and without a grappling hook. So, you know, I think overall, I think the clump is the way to go. We got a couple videos here for you to watch too. It's just Donald and Hillary, you know, their average day at the park. Donald, push Hillary on the swing.
Don.
No.
Don.
Yes, I said do it now.
Give me a push.
I...
Oh, careful. You're elderly. Oh, God. Ouch. Oh, you hit a lady. You hit a lady, you sexist.
Donald, you let Hillary become a DJ too. She likes to play pretend.
No!
Donald.
Only a man can make America great again! You know, I think I'll be building a wall here, so this is all mine.
They're hiding behind the tree here. What are you up to, Hillary?
I'll show you
Donald?
mine if you show me yours.
No, we talked about this. Quit. Stop. 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 This is wrong.
Nope.
Well, this seems sturdy enough for the wall.
You're not building a wall, Donald.
Yes, I am.
Hillary.
We're not going to build a wall like we have between us, Don.
I want a wall! I want a wall!